Beloved, welcome back to the next feature-length video of putting together a 1940s logging slash elk hunting camp. Today we're going to be building a campaign folding table. Now our table needs to be strong, lightweight, and done traditionally out of traditional materials. Let me show you the stuff I've got picked out and we'll get started on the project. Goodness, take a look at this beautiful Douglas fir, the tree of my people. 1x4. We're going to need 6 1x4s at 8 feet long. Hand select your best boards for the top pieces. Sight down, then make sure they don't have too much bend or cup and they don't have any knots that are going to fall out. These look good right here. This is a jet parallel clamp. I'll tell you, gentlemen, this is one of the handiest things. Handier than a pocket in a shirt, my granddad used to say. It gives you an extra hand, and just one of them, about 3 foot long, is awesome to have. A couple things before you cut. Never trust a factory edge. Oftentimes they're out of square. If you have any defects like this crack, come back there and get rid of that. We don't want that in our nice piece. Japanese handsaw is the preferred weapon. Definitely recommended. These are affordable. They rip and cross cut and they last a long, long time. When you're doing precise carpentry like this, it's important to sharpen your pencil. A carpenter's pencil needs to be sharpened not to a point, but more like a blade. And the reason for that is you want a nice straight line and it makes it more durable. Carpenter's pencils are this shape so they won't roll off your work as well. But how you do it is, like we want these legs to be 3'6". We're gonna go right at the point, we're gonna make a V, like this. And then across on the side that you cut. That way we don't cut, make it too short. You always cut on the side with the cross. All right, gentlemen, let's assemble our top. You can kind of get an idea of what size it's going to be. This is a small tent. Fitting everything, it looks nice. Now, of course, we could go dovetail and all fancy or pocket screws. I want to make this attainable for the common man here. You know, just using stuff you can get at your hardware store. I am going to glue. And we'll be using these screws, the little deck to finish screws. They look nice. You want to make sure we pre-drill them, but tight bond, if you're going to be using this outside, is recommended. So we'll glue it. And whoops, goodness, that stuff is thinner in this heat. Of course, when you're doing your glue, make sure you spread it on there. Used to doing cold woodworking in the unheated wood shop. Everything was thicker. We're going to want to pre-drill these screws. Even though modern screws are pretty good about not splitting, they do split. Using a drill bit, go in and out and clear out the flutes. I think we are ready. We can lay out our tabletop. I figured a 1-inch overhang on both sides so it'll look nice and even. Pre-drilled these, of course. Got a thunderstorm moving in. You might hear the thunder roaring. Now we've got to mark all these for pre-drill, so it's 1 3/8 in, 3/4 from the edge. The top, we'll finish up the legs tomorrow. Everything will fold up and it'll fold up inside of itself, and we could probably put a grab handle on it and it'll actually be really no wider than this. So a nice little compact table that is going to be very lightweight and cost about $100 or so in materials to build it. But you know, I just can't. I don't like plastic and stuff made in China. The more, you know, we've grown up with it, we're kind of used to it, and we just expect, you know, that. Or sometimes we just think that's the only option. But with just a little bit of effort, you know, half a day of work and $100 or so, you can have something that's so much nicer, something you're going to be proud of.